What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Strictly Diecast episode, and this is going to be a good one because, as you read the title correctly, I recreated one of my favorite childhood video game cars, and it turned out pretty freaking sweet. It's actually the one that I made specifically for the Diecast show a couple weeks ago, but didn't end up, yielding me anything, but I did get a lot of compliments on it. But we will save that for the end of the episode. In this episode, also, I wanted to say that I actually ended up selling some of my collection. Was nothing Hot Wheels based. It was actually my M2 collection. I still have a couple cars, a couple of the smaller acrylic case cars or whatever. I only have I don't know, 3 maybe left. I don't know. I will say the Project Civic definitely kind of persuaded me a little bit more to do it, just because, guys, it is not cheap, like I said, to build cars in 2025. But another thing is, I never really have been super passionate about M2. They do make some really cool looking stuff, and I know a lot of people that are into M2, but the only time I really collect it is during around Christmas time when they release the Coca-Cola sets. And then even then, those are extremely hard to find. I got really lucky last year finding them, but they're just not something I've ever really been super passionate about. They just, I don't know. They sit down in my basement. They were all hung up on the drywall downstairs, but I don't really ever see them. I don't have anywhere up here to display them, and again, they are just not something that I'm super passionate about, so I ended up selling them. They went to a good, actually kind of local dude. He's over in Ohio. He has a Whatnot channel that he does a lot of shows and stuff on. He buys people's collections and sells them. I've known him for quite some time though. He's a really good dude. His name is Dwayne Lowe. I don't know I think his Whatnot might be Low Coat or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, he is the one who ended up buying it. He gave me exactly what I was asking for, which was about half of what it probably was worth from retail. It did have 3 chase cars, 750 piece chase cars, and 3 dioramas, as well as the rest of them. I think I had about 20 in total that I got rid of. I mean, this box was ginormous that I had to pack full of stuff, but got it shipped off yesterday, and it is what it is. I'm not really that upset about it, to be honest, because like I said, my main focus has always been Hot Wheels, and now it's even more premium high-end goodies, which we do have 2 Kaido houses that we are also going to crack open. But yeah, just wanted to fill you guys in that the M2 collection here at the Strictly Diecast HQ is no more, and probably won't be getting any more of them. I mean, if I pick up a chase, the only reason I will pick up a chase is probably to just try to trade it, or if somebody is looking for it. But other than that, I will not be going out of my way to collect any more M2. So it is what it is. And then also on the flip side of things, I just got word this week that my wheels for the Civic should be done either late this week or very, very early next week, which is super exciting. I actually went this past couple of days and got all new rear lower control arms. Excuse me, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm beat. But yeah, all new rear lower control arms, all new rear suspension stuff put on, and it's coming together very nicely. I've been having some really good interactions from people that have seen me, and I've been parked somewhere and they've stopped and talked to me about the car, and I mean, it It looks really good, don't get me wrong, but the steelies on it just do not help it. It just makes it really look like a 95 Civic, which it is, but that's besides the point. But yeah, so literally I just need to pay for those. I'm getting something hopefully special done on them. I don't really know 100% if it's going to work or not. I actually need to talk to somebody about it, but it's gonna be pretty cool if I can get it to happen. But that should be like just like a neat little touch, if you will, on the wheels. And then I just need to order some tires, get them mounted, and then guys, it is game on, and you guys will finally get to see the big, super huge, ginormous reveal of the Project Civic. It has taken me much longer than I've anticipated, and I apologize. I know you guys have been very, very patient, but I promise you there is going to be a lot of content on the Civic. I'm going to break it up like I said, and honestly I am actually very much more excited to share that stuff with you, just because like I said, there really isn't anything going on in the diecast realm of things. I really do need to keep plugging away at customs though. I got 2 freebie customs I got to get wrapped up. Jay's is one of them. I really need to get his done. That's going to be first and foremost now. I need to get his done, and then I'm working on another one for somebody, and then I got another commission custom that I need to do as well. So really need to put my head down and grind away at some customs, but I've been really focusing on the Civic. So yeah, but it's really coming along, and I'm getting very, very excited, and I cannot wait to show you guys, just give you guys a full rundown. Like I said, I got quite a bit of content to film on that thing, so it's gonna be pretty sweet. And definitely getting excited. Cannot wait to see my wheels. Freshly powder coated, custom color. They're gonna look pretty freaking sweet. And yeah, I just cannot wait to get off those freaking 13-inch steelies. But yeah, so just wanted to touch base with you guys on that. I mean, who knows? It may even. I doubt it's gonna be the next video. It's probably still gonna be a couple weeks. I would say hopefully by beginning of June, I should hopefully have the reveal video for you guys. So it's coming up, a couple more weeks. I promise. I am turning down every avenue to scrounge up some money. I've been working weekends with my dad, selling stuff. One of these customs that you're about to see actually is already sold. But yeah, I'm trying everything I can, guys, to get it done. But like I said, it's definitely not cheap, so it's what it is. But anyways, let's go ahead and crack open some new Kaido house. Well, new to me. These have been out for a couple weeks, probably like a month or two, I guess, by now. But I did pick these up at the Diecast show, so I still really need to get my hands on one of those E30s. That's definitely probably going to be my next Kaido house purchase. But this EF and this R33 I had to have. Like I said, I plan on getting every mainline release of this EF Civic, so definitely not holding back when it comes to these. No chase, completely fine. Buying these at diecast shows, I mean, unless they say that there is a chance of getting a chase, 9 times out of 10 they probably already pulled the chase and you're just getting whatever. So, but to me it is no big deal, because as you guys know, this is what I am after, which is the regular version of it. And I'll throw these up on the turntable too real quick before we look at the customs. But yeah, that's a really cool version of the EF. This is very like JDM, very like Conjo style, like racer right here, if you guys know about them. But yeah, this is just awesome. Got the 2 different colored wheels on there. It's got Kaido going up the side, 2-tone, super cool. Got the blue seats in there, very like old school livery for sure. But yeah, that thing is pretty sweet. So is definitely a awesome one for the collection. Like I said, we will definitely go ahead and throw it up on the turntable for you guys. I know it's been a while since we've looked at any Kaido house or anything like that or in that realm, but yeah, had to pick these 2 up without a doubt. Let me know if you guys have been picking up any new Kaido houses lately. I don't even know like what like the last. This might be. Is this the most recent release? I'm not even 100% sure, to be honest. But yeah, got 2 more to add up there. That is for sure. We're dipping into yeah, this will actually start the 3rd row over in this case of Kaido House, so pretty sweet. If I can get this freaking box open. There we go. Cut this plastic just right, and it's freaking crazy hard to get off. All right, let's see. I really like this packaging, by the way. I would definitely rock a shirt. If there was like a green shirt with just like this on it, I would 100% rock it. Don't really have too many green shirts, but this with like just like the Kaido house, I'm just such a sucker for like green and red and white. Castrol livery, obviously, but yeah, just awesome. Which obviously that is why. Well, what did I just say about pulling chases? What? Guys, you saw me open the. This was completely sealed. This was completely sealed, and I just looked down. I'm telling you guys, I have no idea what it is. I was just got done saying there really hasn't been much excitement as far as like diecast and stuff goes, and what do you know? What do you freaking know, guys? Unfreaking believable. Unbelievable. I don't even remember what table I bought this off of. Are you kidding me? I just pulled my first ever freaking Kaido house chase. Completely random. 100% random, guys. I cannot even make this up. Honestly, a little low-key sad. Just because I really, really wanted the green one. I just love the green and the red and the white, as I just got done expressing, but there you have it. There is a raw Kaido house chase. Totally random. Totally freaking random. I can't believe I just pulled this. Okay. I guess that luck is still rolling so far. Pulled the Modern Classics chase earlier this year, and now I'm pulling a Kaido House Raw chase. That's pretty badass, not gonna lie. That is just super sick. My first ever Kaido House chase on just a completely random video. Just completely random. Like I said, I really wanted to crack them open because they've been sitting over there. So, yeah. There you have it, guys. That's it. End of the episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Catch you later. Bye. Dude, that's sick. That is awesome. But now it sucks because now I gotta freaking buy another one to get the green one because I still really want the green one. I just, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, this thing looks sweet, raw. I mean, it's cool, and I'm definitely gonna cherish it because it's my first ever raw chase. But I still want the green one too, so that's pretty freaking cool. I literally just looked down because I was gonna look at I was gonna grab the box to show you guys like the green with the white Kaido house. I mean, it's very minimalistic, but it's also just super cool. And look down, and the one time where I don't freaking know, do you guys think we got a chase? The one time I don't do it, there's a chase in the box. Well, shout out to whoever sold me this R33. I 100% appreciate you. That is awesome. That is super, super cool. So there you have it, guys. And I know for a fact he didn't tell me if there was a chance at a chase. I literally just wanted to buy one. I picked one off of his table, and gave him 20 bucks and moved on. So that is awesome. Super, super cool. That's man, that pumps me up. That's awesome. So we will go ahead and get this camera turned around, and like I said, we will go ahead and look at both of these Kaido houses real quick, and then we will take a look at the 2 customs that I got finished up. Like I said, I built them both for the show, just in time for the show. One I built specifically for the show, and then the other one is already sold. So we will go ahead and take a look at both of those. You do not want to miss them though. I'm telling you, both of these came out fantastic, but the last one I'm going to show you guys, this thing is just bananas. So stay tuned. Alrighty, got the Kaido EF Civic up on the turntable here. This is, I guess, version 2 of the EF Civic so far from Kaido House. I will say I still like version 1 a lot better, just in like the more factory teal color, but this one is super cool because, like I said, it is very like JDM and Conjo like racing style. If you guys don't know what that is, definitely look it up on Google or even YouTube. I mean, plenty of videos of these dudes like flying down like the Wangan Highway in Japan, racing these little Civics around with like some crazy liveries and paint schemes and everything like that. So I'm pretty sure that's probably why like they made this look the way it did. It's very reminiscent of it, but it's still a really cool version. And like I said, I'm picking up every like mainline release version of this Civic, so definitely pretty sweet. You know, two-tone white and yellow there. We've got the Primo Kaido. Obviously that's a nod to Primo Honda. It's got the Civic down there on the bumper. It's even got the B16 done up there in the red with the red valve cover. It's got the blue exhaust headers on it, blue racing seats. Even has like a Kaido Mart sticker on the back window there. It's got VTEC on the back window. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. I like the yellow wheels in the front and then the white in the back. It's got the black barrels on it. Definitely gives it some depth there. And yeah, this is just a pretty badass little Civic, that is for sure. So definitely glad that I picked this one up, without a doubt. Park that one in the back there in the little parking spot. And then we will throw up this absolutely stunning Nissan R33. It would be even cooler if it was in green, but it is the raw chase version, which is my first ever, which is just nuts. But definitely pretty lucky to pull this at random, at complete random, guys. Never thought. I've been collecting Kaido House for like the last couple of years, as you guys know, and never once pulled a raw chase. So definitely pretty sweet. Definitely a good feeling, that is for sure. On a pretty good casting too, the R33. So I would say I like the green, but the only thing green on this is the mirrors. It does have like a green valve cover and green seats and stuff like that on it. It's got the white 5-spoke wheels with the chrome lip. Looks very good. Polished body, obviously. It's got all the same deco as the regular version would have on it, and then it does have the red lip on it as the green version would as well. But yeah, this thing looks awesome. I do like the fact that they like clear coat these too, so it makes them like shiny. Definitely gives it like a cool look. It almost gives it like a stainless steel look in a sense, I guess. But yeah, this thing is definitely pretty cool. It would almost be cool if they like changed like the bases on them as well, make them like look different color, something like that. But yeah, don't mind the black undercoating on my arm either, or my thumb. But anyways, we will get on to the main feature here, which is going to be 2 customs. Both of these, like I said, I made them specifically for the show. They both turned out really good. I am super proud of both of them. Definitely 2 of my finer pieces of work. Both of them definitely garnered some attention. But yeah, so I will show you guys the first one I made up here, which actually, funny enough, I actually kind of made it as like a knockoff of Kaido House, because obviously, as you guys know, Kaido House first came out with the Datsun 510 wagon, which looks nothing like this one. You know, those are all flared out and wide body, deep dish wheels and all that jazz. Well, I had these Kaido House, this Kaido House livery laying around from Mod My Ride, And I've been itching to do another 510 wagon, so I was like, you know what, I'll kind of just make my own little knockoff version of it. Well, that's what I did here. It turned out pretty freaking cool. It has a blue pearl paint job that fades into a dark purple pearl. I don't know, I just thought that that was like a pretty cool combo, and I think that it kind of makes like the decals pop pretty good, especially with them being like white and pink and everything. So just kind of all contrasts and flows nicely together. But yeah, I mean, all in all, it came out fairly good. It was fairly easy. I mean, these things with like big flat panels and stuff, I mean, even the hood and the roof there, it's all done up. But it was fairly easy to lay the decals down on it, being so flat. So those came out pretty good. Just kind of put them wherever. I mean, obviously I tried to resemble the actual Kaido house wagon, so they aren't like super completely random, but put the dots in up there on the windshield banner, and then Hanami or whatever, however you say it, on the back there. But yeah, and then I did hand detail the headlights and the taillights there, and I know how like Kaido House sometimes makes like their lenses like tinted, like green or blue or purple, so that's kind of like the look I was going for. So I did dark blue lenses in the back with like a chrome housing, and then the front I did chrome. I did one side white, and then the other side I did like two little blue dots, kind of give it like a, I don't know, just like a dragon look or something. I guess that's kind of what I was going for, like a dragon eye type look. But and then I also chromed out the mirrors, and then the interior got completely customized as well. I did all white seat inserts with blue harnesses. Gauges are done up, shift knobs done up in there as well. Did the oil cooler up front there, grill in black. So it is fully detailed up. And these wheels, I will say that these wheels were not my first choice. My first choice was like something to try to resemble more of a deep dish 5-spoke, like solid star wheel, as you would see on like a Kaido house. But just didn't really see any that I really cared for, so I just kind of settled with these. These are like that Blitz 03 style wheel, which they don't look terrible. I mean, they do kind of flow with the car and everything like that, you know, because I mean, like the Flyers have 5 pedals, those have 5 spokes. I mean, I don't know, I thought it worked out pretty good. And then I also chromed the exhaust out as well. Obviously fully detailed, got my channel logo down there, and she does roll as well. She is slammed down a little bit, but it does roll. But this one actually already sold. My buddy Fern bought it. I hit him up asking him if he wanted to buy it, and he said that he definitely wanted this one. So I'm glad that it's going to him. I mean, Fern takes excellent care of his customs. He buys a lot of customs, and you know, he's a good dude for these things to go to, and I know they will be appreciated and cherished, you know, in his possession. So, but yeah, this was my Datsun 510 wagon. Definitely pretty happy with this one. I mean, the clear coat and everything, it came out super good. Definitely nice and glossy. You know, no wrinkles and anything. I mean, it's just about as perfect can get, as far as a custom goes. But yeah, definitely pretty happy with this one. Pretty cool looking. So we will go ahead and put that one down there by the other 2 real Kaido houses, and we will go ahead and move on to the main event here, if you will. And guys, I am super proud of this build. This is probably my favorite build that I have done to date. You know, don't get me wrong, I've definitely built some pretty cool things, and I know a lot of you guys just really admire my work as it is, but this one, because I've had this idea in my head for so long now, to finally see it all together, it blew me away whenever I finally finished it and put it together for the last time. But yeah, so this one has some really special meaning to me. So without any further ado, here she is. And I'm sure a lot of you guys that have played video games, specifically like PS2, the first Xbox, and you played those Need for Speed games, you will instantly recognize and know exactly what this car, represents, and what I based this car off of. So if you don't, I know a lot of you guys out there probably haven't played video games, but more specifically, it was Need for Speed Underground 2. That is hands down my all-time favorite racing game. It came out like only 3 years after the first Fast and Furious. I was hooked on it. I spent countless hours playing this game, guys. I know the game like the back of my hand. I know everything about it, and it is just hands down my favorite video game of all time. The game will always hold a special place in my heart, and it really impacted my love of cars. And when you start off, you obviously don't have a car. You land at the airport and you borrow Rachel's Nissan 350Z. Well, Rachel's Nissan 350Z happens to look like this. And as you can see, that is exactly the car that I wanted to kind of reimagine and recreate with this car. I will say, last year, what's her name? 164 Diecast Streams. Her name's Shannon. She built a wide body Z, and I think she called it like the Storm Z or something like that. But it had this exact wide body kit on it, and I fell in love with it. And I'm like, I gotta try one of these 3D kits. Well, I then thought, you know what? How cool would it be to kind of like reimagine and recreate a video game car as if it was made today? And obviously the 350Z at the time in 2004 was like a brand new car. Well, now we have the 400Z. So I was like, you know what? I gotta do this. And I'm really surprised. I've never seen anybody else do this so far. Because there has been a lot of recreation of like Fast and Furious cars if they were done today, and other video game cars and stuff like that. But I have not seen anybody recreate her 350Z onto a 400Z. So I had to be the first to do it. And as far as I know, I am the first to do it. And I am just extremely proud of myself for doing it. And I mean, it came out better than I ever could have imagined. But anyways, to kind of get on with it here, this 3D printed kit is from eBay. I will say this is actually my second go at it. The first one that I tried to do, I accidentally glued the wide body kit to the base of the car, and that's a big no-no, because then you cannot get the base back onto the body, and I had to scrap the whole thing, which sucked. Kind of killed my motivation for a little bit, but I got right back at it. I ordered another kit, and I learned from my mistakes. These kits are not easy to put on, guys. I will say that. I mean, you have to trim a lot of pieces to even get like the individual, pieces free. So essentially, the front splitter is a separate piece. The front fenders are a separate piece. The side skirts and rear over fenders, that's all one piece. The rear diffuser is a separate piece, and the spoiler is a separate piece as well. So it all needs super glued onto the body. And that's after you strip it and all that stuff. So you need to make sure that your body is 100% ready to go for paint whenever you put the kit on, because obviously you only get one shot on painting everything, because plastic does not do good with paint stripper. So with that being said, I got it all on there, got it fitted up really good, and I did put the spoiler on after the fact. I actually painted that completely separate, just because I've had bad luck in the past, working with spoilers on the car too early and stuff like that. So I saved it for later on. But so I made this custom mix of, this is actually just candy emerald green with silver metallic added into it. It's as close as I could get it to her actual Z in the video game, but I think it looks pretty spot on, to be truthful. I'm pretty happy with it, especially for painting the wings separately. It all matches fairly well. So I did that, and then I detailed out the whole body kit, like where all the vents and stuff are. I blacked out all inside of there to kind of give it some depth. And then these are again from Mod My Ride. These are actually some freebie ones he sent me a while ago, but obviously, I mean, they worked perfectly for this. I will say it was definitely a challenge, because this decal is separate from this one, but that's how it has to flow, because obviously it's like the dragon's breath or fire coming out, so it kind of has to look like it's coming out from there. So I had to cut that and put those on the top of the fenders, and then put the rest of it on the kit. Definitely not easy, definitely a little bit challenging, to, you know, get it to fit around the wide body and everything like that, but laid down pretty good. And then I just put like the Underground 2 logo on the hood there, which I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but I also did in carbon fiber, because her hood was carbon fiber on her Z. And then I also put another Underground 2 logo on the back windshield there. She didn't have that on her car, but they were there, and obviously I wanted to get the point across that this was inspired from Underground 2. So yeah, and then I put the other Sparko banner up on the top of the windshield there. These wheels again are 2-piece alloy wheels. These are also from Mod My Ride. These aren't the exact same style as wheel as what was on her Z, but I still wanted to go with like a gold with a chrome lip on them, like a polished lip. And again, this isn't supposed to be like a direct copy and paste. You know, it's supposed to just be like a reimagined version of her car. So not everything is 100% exact, but yeah, chromed out the risers on the spoiler there. I chromed out the exhaust. I did want to add some aftermarket exhaust pipes to it, but I just did not have enough time to do that, so I just chromed out the stock ones. Headlights and taillights are also from On My Ride. I added the Nismo in the back because I actually accidentally screwed up a little bit, but luckily I saved it and I was able to dab in a little bit of color there and then completely hide it with the Nismo. So that wasn't actually supposed to be back there, but it hides a tiny little mistake that you can't even notice now because of it. So it all worked out pretty good. Chromed out the mirrors, and then I did these seats in red, just to kind of make it look like some racing seats in there, but it is hard to see because obviously this whole top piece of the windshield is all plastic, so is what it is. But yes, this thing does roll phenomenally. It rolls super smooth. And then I did the rear diffuser in black as well. I did the Nissan badge up front there, and then on the bottom, nothing really to detail, but it does have my channel logo on it. So yeah, that should be about everything, I believe. Added the Diecast in the back as well. Like I said, just kind of a little bit of random, but this was all off of one decal sheet, so I just wanted to kind of use it the best I could. So kind of where everything ended up at. But again, I am extremely proud of how this thing came together, and proud of myself for finally doing it and seeing it through. For my first ever 3D printed wide body kit, I think it was a pretty damn cool one to do. And I think my whole like vision and creativity behind it, you know, just really shows through this. And like I said, I mean, if you played the game, then you 100% will get some nostalgia out of this, and that's what I wanted. And Shannon actually saw it this year, and she was saying how much she loved seeing it, and I told her that it was inspired by her, like the body kit and everything, but I just wanted to do, you know, something a little bit different. So yeah, it definitely came out pretty cool. I would have been like even more stoked if this would have, you know, garnered me a trophy, but it was some pretty tough competition. She actually got second place in the same category, so shout out to her. But yeah, this thing just, I'm in love with it. I really don't know. I mean, I kind of want to sell it, but I kind of don't. I mean, Jeremy, for one, was telling me that I need to keep this thing because he absolutely loved it. I don't know. I guess I'll just say this, guys. I'll leave you off with this. If the price was right, if you want to shoot me an offer, go for it. It's definitely gonna have to be more than 50 bucks because, like I said, this stuff is not cheap. The 3D kit, the wheels, everything, you know, and just the time it took to create this thing, you know, definitely not easy for sure. So, like I said, if you want to talk, we can talk. But as of right now, you know, I'm not currently listing it for sale because this is a very special piece to me, and I really honestly don't really make too many customs for myself anymore. It's all for you guys and commission pieces, so it is what it is. But yeah, so that will wrap it up. Those are my my 2 customs there that I did for the show. Definitely a little bit different flavors on each of them, but both turned out pretty cool, and definitely happy with both of them. 2 of my finer creations as of late. So that being said, I will let you guys go here. Let me know what you thought of the video. Let me know what you thought about me freaking randomly pulling that raw chase Kaido house. My first ever. Definitely stoked about that. Super random and super lucky, that is for sure, but definitely pretty cool. And then let me know what you thought about my 2 customs here that I got wrapped up. Definitely very proud of this one though. Very proud. But yeah, let me know. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Drop me a comment. Let me know what you thought about the Kaido houses and my customs. And please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and that thumbs up button. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.